Welcome to Eleanor Dawn Makeup. Today I'm going to show you how to create this quick and easy bronzed eyeshadow look with some statement liquid eyeliner and some nice neutral glossy lips. A great everyday look. So let's get started. Now let's get started by popping a base onto our eyes. Today I'm using a MAC paint pot and this colour is called Painterly, and I'm just using a small sized eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to apply this eyeshadow all over my eyelid. And this is creating a nice light coloured base for the rest of my eyeshadow look. Now we're going to go in with our brown eyeshadow for some contour, and I'm using a MAC eyeshadow. The colour is called Cork, and I'm using a medium sized eyebrow brush which has a rounded tip. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to start at the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just going to blend this in lightly just above my crease where my eye socket is, and I'm just going to blend this lightly over towards the middle of my eye, creating a nice dark contour in there. And I'm going to blend this through right to the start of my eye where the inner corner is. As it's a nice brown shade, it's just going to add a nice subtle contour to the eye. I'm then going to go back in and I'm also going to add it to the outer corner of my eye, just past my eyelashes. Now I'm going to add some sparkle and some shimmer to this look, and I'm going to be using a Saffron makeup palette, and I'm using this nice bronze colour in here, so it's a reddy bronze colour. And I'm going to be using a small sized eyeshadow brush for this. And I'm just going to go over where we contoured with the brown coloured eyeshadow. So starting from the outer corner of my eye, I'm just going to go over, and I'm also going to go into the outer corner of my eyelid. So I'm blending inwards. And I'm going to go over that brown eyeshadow all the way in, just stopping just before the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to add a little bit more onto the outer half of my eyelid just to bring out that colour a little bit more. And again, blending out to the corner of my eye as well. Now I'm going to go in with a lighter coloured eyeshadow, and I'm using a soft lighter coloured eyeshadow here. It's just an off-white cream colour, and there is no sparkle to this colour. And I'm just using a small sized eyeshadow brush. I'm going to apply this eyeshadow in the inner corner of my eye, blending outwards towards the middle of my eye. And I'm really laying it up because I want a nice light look here. And adding this nice light colour adds a nice contrast to the golden shimmer. Now I'm going to apply my liquid eyeliner. Again today I'm using a black liquid eyeliner. It's a MAC and it's called Boot Black. So I'm just going to start at the inner corner of my eye, drawing a nice small sized line. And I've reached the outer corner of my eye, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here, so I'm not going all the way down to the bottom corner. I'm just stopping at the top here, and I'm going to start making a small flick upwards. And then I'm just going to draw on top of this flick that I've done, and I'm just going to thicken up the edge a little bit more, connecting it to the outer corner of my eye. So now I'm going to open up my eyes further, and I'm just going to add some white eyeliner to my bottom rim of my eye. This is a MAC eyeliner and the colour is called Fascinating. So I'm just going to apply this to the inner rim of my bottom eyelid, really lightly. Then I'm going to go back in with that nice bronzy gold colour here, which I used on my eyelid, and just dabbing it onto the end of my eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to line underneath on my bottom lash line really lightly to add a little bit more colour and tie in that top colour. And this is adding a nice contrast to the white eyeliner as well. What I'm also going to do now is just add a little bit of white shimmer into the inner corner of my eye. This is a Saffron palette white shimmer, but you can use any white shimmer from my eyeshadow. I'm just gonna add a little bit to the inner corner of my eye here, just to add a little bit of extra sparkle, and then I'm just gonna use my finger to blend that in a little bit more. And you can pop a little bit more at the very start of your under eye lash line as well. Now we're going to finish off this look with some mascara, and today I'm using a Benefits mascara in their Real. So I'm going to apply this to my top and bottom lash line. I'm going to be using my Anastasia Brow Duality eye pencil again. It's one of my favourites. You can also use just a nice white coloured eyeshadow for this instead. I'm going to be drawing a line underneath my eyebrow from the edge right to the front here. Then I'm going to be getting a blending brush and I'm just going to blend this in. The texture of this pencil is very creamy, so it's easy to blend in naturally. To complete this look, I'm just going to add some blusher, and I'm using a MAC blusher and the colour is called Springsheen. And I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. Again, I'm starting at the top of my cheekbone, blending nicely and lightly in lots of little circles in a half moon shape down to the middle of my cheek. Now I like to start light and build the colour up as I go. And I'm going to go in again with one of my favourites. This is for some light highlighting and shimmer. This is the MAC Mineralized Powder and the colour is Soft and Gentle. And I'm just using a powder brush. And I'm just going to dash this lightly across the top of my cheekbones for some extra shimmer. And to finish this look off, I'm just going to add some lip gloss to my lips. This is a MAC lip gloss and the colour is called Delight, and it's just a nice neutral colour. So there you have it. This is your simple and easy bronzed eyeshadow look with some statement liquid eyeliner and some nice neutral glossy lips.